Hey there guys, it is Friday morning. This is your Friday update for the week. I hope you enjoyed the little flag intro. I put up the flag this week. We had some friends who we met in Mexico and they were returning to the States for summer and they stopped by our house, so I went ahead and put up the flag in their honor. So Matt and Tori, it's good to see y'all. And apparently it was Flag Week or Flag Day on Wednesday, so I decided to go ahead and leave the flag up all week. So I took a little time lapse yesterday, so that's what you saw. I hope you enjoy it. Some of you may wonder why I don't have the flag up all year round, and it's a very simple reason. It costs about $500 to purchase one of those flags, and since it is so windy up here on the hill, on the farm, those flags, if they're left up too long, they just start tattering. So to make sure I have the flag sometimes during the year, I'll just fly it on special occasions. So usually like 4th of July, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, Flag Day apparently. So if you're wondering why the flag's not up on the hill all year round, that is why. So we had a couple exciting things. I don't know if to say if they're exciting or not, but we did a couple things this week that we have not done, and that was preserving some of our own food. Some of you may have seen on the Facebook page I posted about our potatoes. We grew some potatoes this year. We got red potatoes, white potatoes, and blue potatoes. So we grew these 3 different varieties. This is called All Blue. It's really purple, but I noticed when I cooked it or I boiled it, it turned blue, so that makes more sense. These yellow ones or white ones are called King Harry potatoes, and these red ones are called Adirondack Red. So we grew all these. These are the seed potatoes I'm saving for next year or maybe later this year. But we went ahead and cut up and froze and packaged all the other potatoes. So we are stocked up with potatoes for a little bit. We haven't eaten too many of them, but some of the ones we did, they were pretty good. So that's the one thing I did. Lace started doing the same thing with some tomatoes. We grew a bunch of tomatoes this year in hopes of canning some tomato sauce, because we go through tomato sauce like nobody's business. We eat pizza at least once a week, so we make our own pizza. So we're always buying sauce. So we thought, hey, we grow some tomatoes, and we did grow a ton of tomatoes. And yesterday, Lace got to peeling these tomatoes. So we have this whole bucket here of tomatoes. And then this is a bag of like smaller cherry tomatoes. And we really wanted a ton of sauce, but we had so many small tomatoes that we really don't have that many tomatoes at the end of it. So we'll probably make a lot of salsa. The problem with the sauce is you have to boil out all the water. So you may have all these tomatoes, but you only get this amount of sauce. So we'll see what we're gonna do with it. We'll keep you updated. But peeling tomatoes took a very long time. Our biggest mistake was probably that we did not grow very big tomatoes. And that was mostly my fault, because I did a very poor job of trellising the tomatoes and pruning the tomatoes to make sure I got big tomatoes. So instead of a bunch of big tomatoes, we got a bunch of small tomatoes, which are a pain in the butt to peel. But those are the 2 things we did this week, so it's exciting that we have some food in our freezer and in our fridge that we grew here, because that was the whole goal this year. Alright, so a couple announcements. The first one, Camp Gladiator. If you do not know about Camp Gladiator, they are a workout group that meets in various cities all over the country, and they get together and work out. There's no age limit or athletic ability required, but there is a group. It entails the Clifton, Meridian, and Walnut Springs area. It's one group for all 3 areas. They have a Facebook page. And tomorrow they are hosting a free community workout event at Meridian Elementary School. And so they do this every once in a while. They don't usually meet on Saturdays, as I understand, but tomorrow they're gonna meet at 8 o'clock in the morning at Meridian Elementary School. And it's a free workout. If you are interested, if you have heard of Camp Gladiator and you wanna find out more, or if you haven't and you're just interested in finding a group of people to work out with, I encourage you to check this out. It's, like I said, it's free. It'll be at 8 o'clock, Meridian Elementary School. And I will put a link. They have an event on Facebook, so I'll put a link in this post so you can go there and check out any other details you may want to know. In addition to that, Heather from Camp Gladiator will be at the Bosque Farmers Market tomorrow, and my understanding is she will be giving recipe ideas for things that you could cook or bake with the things you buy from the farmers market. So if you're like, I really want to go to the farmers market, but I don't know what I do with the food, she's there to give you some ideas. Okay, so at the Bosque Farmers Market, I went and stalked all the other vendors, and this is not what I'm going to have necessarily, but what should be at the market tomorrow in Meridian. There should be tomatoes, squash, cucumbers, purple whole peas, potatoes, possibly watermelons. I think I'm going to have some zucchini and my chickens, and apple pie. I want to get to this. Redbird Ranch will have apple pie, but in addition to that, they are also taking orders for their turkeys, which will be ready for Thanksgiving. So they raise a pasture turkey. I do believe they use non-GMO feed, and so you can come by and check them out, or you can visit their Facebook page. It's Redbird Ranch, but they will be taking pre-orders for their chicken. So I know it's a long way away, but if you're interested in having a pasture-raised pasture-raised turkey for Thanksgiving, you may want to check them out and reserve yours as soon as possible. So that is what will be in Meridian. We will be in Clifton. Last week we were back. We had been absent for a little while, but we are back in Clifton. I stalked their Facebook page. There should be cheese, charred eggs, pies, jams, jellies, and our chicken there also. So 2 locations. It's 2 great places to meet some of your local farmers and be a part of what they're doing. And so I encourage you to check that out tomorrow. I think that's all the information I have. As always, if you are interested in reserving your order for pickup at the market, it just makes it easier for you. It guarantees that you get what you want, and it kind of makes it easier for us because then we know what to package, and it just makes the day a little easier. So if you're interested in that, send me an email, send me a Facebook message. My email is john@chapfarm.net. You can check out our Facebook page at chapfarm.com, and I think that's all I got. So we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Take care.